Wednesday. Today's all about batteries, not base, batteries. A little container for my 18650s for night hiking. That was an awesome adventure. Anyway, welcome back. Thanks for tuning in. This one, like I said, is about batteries. Here we have my fun big ass bag. It's like a bomb. There's so many batteries in here. This isn't even all of them. Anyway, it is becoming whoop season. Shout to Hillbilly FPV. And I have to sit down and storage charge all of these because most of these won't be flown and haven't been flown in a while. And sometimes they sit too low. I know that none of them are charged. There. Every time I order something from Brain FPV, I get like 8 million more of these things. So I got a whole... Oh, what's this? Hey, look at that. Shout out to RDQ. I got 100,000 of those too. Anyway, all these have to be charged to storage charge. I charge them to 3.8 volts a cell. I'm OCD separating them right now, so I can do them in portions. Let's see here. So there's the Sin 8, the Beta. Jeez, I got a few 4S. 3 more. Extra goggles battery. Don't know why I got a strap in here for some reason. Batteries for Pearl. Batteries for Pearl. I hate tattoo batteries. I don't use this thing for anything other than testing. See that. So those are for that. 650 RC car. Yeah, that's been sitting a while. So yeah, there is my display of lipos. I find it very important after especially a season. Anytime I go any period without, or you should, anytime you go and let them sit, they should be sitting at a certain point. You let them sit too low, I've seen them fall off and never come back. If you let them sit high, they swell and are insanely dangerous. There's a ton of videos out there. Full batteries have a chance of completely just self-combusting, breaking, exploding, catching on fire. I've seen other videos of people who had one in their backpack. They were going on an adventure, and who knows what previous issues the battery had, but the battery caught on fire in the backpack, ended up burning the quad, the person, the bag, obviously, and some other things. So these things are dangerous. So I get in the habit. I do not charge overnight. I charge in the morning, and then I go fly. I don't let them sit charged very much at all. I'm very careful of where I put them in the bag. I do have a smaller... because I don't tend to fly an F-ton of batteries in one adventure. I will put them in this thing, and I put them in a separate compartment away from the other stuff, so just in case. But a lot of these are sitting around 3.3 volts a cell, and that's way lower than I want. And like I said, bringing them up to 3.8, they seem to last. I've had great luck with that. I have not gone through my 1S stuff too. I noticed that one of these, this one, I went to fly Doom, and I thought I charged it. I'm gonna have to confirm that. I thought I charged this, and as soon as I went to go fly it, it was already yelling at me. It doesn't seem swollen or anything, so it was either my dumbass thinking I charged it, or there's something wrong with the battery. Not the end of the world, but I'm gonna go through all of my larger 1S, and then all my tiny whoops. These things suck. Go through them and storage charge. Now that it's getting whoop season, I usually will charge up a few batteries just to burn packs and kind of keep track of their flight times to make sure that they're not wearing down, because some of those are older. And you know, if I'm not only getting a minute out of a flight, sometimes I'll recharge that battery. Sometimes it takes, I've noticed batteries that sit, if I cycle them a few times, then it kind of brings them back and they survive. Others, they're just dead and beat. I don't continue to use them after that fact. If, like I said, if I'm only getting a minute flight time, I don't sacrifice the quad or any of that stuff by flying them and continuing, because who knows what'll happen. I've seen the power that even a little single 1S can have when it decides to let go, catch on fire, short out. It could short out equipment. It's just not worth the hassle. So battery safety and maintenance and maintaining your setup is super important, and making sure you stay in the air and you don't get hurt. So, when you get the chance, check your batteries regularly, cycle them. Here's one that I was testing for a while. That's why I had question marks on it, and it seems to be fine. Here's a perfect example. When I go and fly, I will number them, and I try to fly them in order. It looks like, yeah, you can see the 2 on there. Fly them in order so that way I know which ones are good and bad. But I also, when I fly, now after making those silly mistakes of grabbing the same battery, throwing it on, launching over water, and then it goes for a swim because the battery is already dead. Once I fly it, it goes into a separate area of done versus where I pull the new ones from, so I can't do that. Saves my ass. Definitely made the mistake a few times, but I'm going to get this all cleaned up and organized. I'm going to start working on this. A weird balance charger. And get some safe batteries going. Hope you guys are doing well. Thanks for watching. Stay safe.